Our next bout will be ANAYA JR from Albuquerque, New Mexico, taking on Carlton Brooks, traveling from Los Angeles, California. This will be scheduled for 8 rounds in the welterweight division. Professional boxing coming to you from the Lujan pavilion here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Dan Cisneros at ringside. You're watching the 8-count boxing hour, and thank you for joining us. We are looking into the corner of Albuquerque's ANAYA JR. One of the rising stars of the New Mexico boxing scene. Let's go up to the ring announcer. Okay, the ring announcer waiting for his cue for national television. A lively crowd here at the State Fairgrounds here in Albuquerque. Hometown hero, ANAYA JR. He's coming into this one with a record of 10-1 with 6 wins by knockout. He was an amateur star here in New Mexico. A multi-time state national champion, regional champion. Here we go.
Damas y caballeros, tengan ustedes muy buenas noches. Top Rank Internacional para la cadena Telemundo presenta box profesional desde el estadio Manuel Lujan en Albuquerque, Nuevo México. Esta función boxística está supervisada por la Honorable Comisión Atlética del Estado de Nuevo México. Presidente, el señor Walter Brown. Inspector General, el señor Max Aveta. Comisionados, la señora Patricia Trainer y el señor Ramón Rodríguez. En esta segunda pelea de la noche serán jurados los señores Jerry Hansen, Walter Brown y Sandy Pinos. Tomador de tiempo, el señor Terry McDowell. En la esquina roja, con pantaloncillos color bordó y un récord de 9 peleas ganadas, 4 empatadas, con 3 knockouts a su favor, con un peso de 147 libras y media, de Los Ángeles, California. Les presento a Carlton Brooks. In the red corner, from Los Angeles, California, Carlton Brooks. En la esquina azul, con pantaloncillos color negro, con un récord de 10 peleas ganadas, 1 perdida, 0 empatadas, 6 knockouts y un peso de 147 libras y media. De Albuquerque, Nuevo México, les presento a ANAYA. En the blue corner, from Albuquerque, Nuevo México, ANAYA. The referee, Mr. Larry Chavez. 8 rounds.
So there you go. The two have been introduced. Our referee tonight will be Larry Chavez. ANAYA JR will get a stern test from the very highly respected Carlton Brooks from Los Angeles, California. This is the first time that Brooks will be fighting out of California. All of his previous pro fights have been in the state of California, so he travels to New Mexico now, and we'll see what kind of hospitality ANAYA JR will provide for him. ANAYA JR, although he is a New Mexico favorite, all of his previous fights, except for his professional debut, have been fought in Las Vegas, Nevada. So real popular in Las Vegas. And now he returns home to a very supportive crowd, and we're underway with round 1. You're watching the 8-count boxing hour on Channel 27. Thanks for joining us. Welterweights in action. And the two don't waste any time in getting busy. Carlton Brooks crowding Henry Anaya, and he continues to work with body shots. A warning goes to Brooks for holding as he tried to tie up Anaya's arms. And Anaya now throwing some good right hands, good straight right hand. And Brooks goes to work now, and look at his fast hands. Brooks now throwing a series of shots, some good right hands there. Most of them caught on the arms. You'll see that Henry Anaya's defense is tight. He'll keep his hands up high. Henry Anaya, the counter-punching boxer from New Mexico. He's a good body puncher, a good counter-puncher. You'll see that high hands defense. Hard to penetrate. And once he gets the offense going, you're in trouble. But right now, Carlton Brooks is bravely going at it. He's going to the body as well, and there's a shot from Anaya. Catches him, just clipped him with a little uppercut. There's another uppercut from Anaya. Height and reach advantage going to Carlton Brooks, the fighter in the red trunks. You saw the body shot right there from Anaya, and he comes back over the top to the head. There's another, and those uppercuts from Anaya. There's an uppercut that snaps back the head of Brooks and makes him take a step back. Woo! Anaya opening up fast here, finally. Well, Brooks is right there in punching range. He leans in on Anaya, so Anaya goes to work with those short, compact punches. Again, Anaya going to the body and coming back to the head. Body, head. There you go again, body. Body attack from Henry Anaya Jr. Love it. Just love it. I don't think Brooks loves it. But give Carlton Brooks credit. He's taking it and giving back. We're in the first round, scheduled for 8. So the pattern is set. Brooks is leaning in. Anaya obliges him and fires those body shots. There he goes with an uppercut. Body shot, uppercut. Good combination for Anaya. And you see Anaya there catching those two left hands on the gloves. There's a body shot from Anaya. And the uppercut, body shot. Left hand to the head. And he's got Brooks in a little trouble here. Carlton Brooks falling back into the corner. And Brooks just kind of bullies his way out of that corner, but Anaya putting him right back. Look at those uppercuts from Anaya, ripping to the body and coming back with those uppercuts. And Brooks just continues to lean in. And now Brooks fires with some big right hands. Anaya takes them well. To end that first round, a good one. So a good opening round in this welterweight encounter. Henry Anaya came out and scored well. I have to give him that first round. But Carlton Brooks, he got his money's worth too. He got some good shots in. A lot of them were caught by Anaya, blocked and caught on the arms and gloves, but still a few snuck in there. But I think Anaya overall, good opening round. Good action though. You can see that Brooks is going to be a test for Anaya. This is definitely a step in the upper direction. Henry Anaya coming in with a record of 10-1, winning 6 of those by knockout. And we are set for round 2. Okay, round 2 underway. Now Carlton Brooks stepping around a little more. Maybe he's going to try to not just be so stationary, because Anaya was really catching him with some wicked body shots and uppercuts. Henry Anaya in the black trunks, Anaya written across the front waistband. Carlton Brooks in the red trunks. They're very dark red. Larry Chavez gets in and breaks the two. He's telling Brooks to quit the holding. But when they're in close quarters, you can see Anaya's the man in charge. Look at him go. And he has Brooks in retreat. And now Brooks opens up with a series. But again, you'll see that high hands defense of ANAYA catching most of those shots. And ANAYA answers back. Working, look at ANAYA work. Henry ANAYA, he's just a blue collar fighter's fighter. You know, he's a guy that just gets in there and goes to work. Steady. You can see that high defense. Reminds you a lot of Winky Wright, that type of boxing style. And now Brooks is grabbing ANAYA around the neck. There you saw Brooks try to lean in and get that body shot. Now he pecks away with that jab. Carlton Brooks, the southpaw out of Los Angeles. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. This is a treat. Henry ANAYA Jr. returning to Albuquerque. We had to come down and get this one for you. And there you see Carlton Brooks now working. He's trying to get between that defense. He just can't seem to find anything that can really penetrate that defense of Henry ANAYA. And when he does, ANAYA has a solid chin. He takes the shots well. But ANAYA is doing most of the punishment here. You can see with those uppercuts to the body, and then he comes back to the head. So far, it's been very effective for Henry ANAYA Jr. Henry ANAYA, trained by his father. His brother is an outstanding boxer. I mean, this is a boxing family. Even his mom is involved in amateur boxing as a judge. Oh, and there's a nice right hand that landed flush. Got to give Brooks credit. He's taken him well. He hasn't been hurt. Or if he has been, he hasn't shown it. But ANAYA is definitely stinging him with some of these shots. And definitely scoring. And that ends round 2. So 2 rounds are in the books. I've got to give them both to Henry ANAYA. That's unofficial. But from where I'm sitting, Henry ANAYA is the man in control so far. But he can't relax. He can't let up. Carlton Brooks is dangerous. Carlton Brooks in his last fight lost a decision to the very well-respected Gilbert Baptiste. Henry ANAYA now, and his only loss was to Joe Hernandez. He avenged that loss. He lost by a decision to Joe Hernandez from Colorado. In his next fight, ANAYA stopped Hernandez in the 2nd round to avenge that loss. So the only loss that ANAYA has suffered, he did avenge that one. Here we go with round 3 now. Henry ANAYA Jr., Carlton Brooks from Albuquerque's Lujan pavilion. Dan Cisneros at ringside, bringing you the boxing action of the Duke City. And we've got one of the Duke City's premier boxers, Henry ANAYA Jr., in action in this main event, scheduled for 8 rounds. Larry Chavez telling Brooks, watch the head. He's been leaning in and tying up, trying to tie up Henry ANAYA when he starts to get busy. You can see ANAYA with some clean scoring blows here. Lots of uppercuts, lots of body shots. ANAYA is not a dancer. He will not run around the ring. He'll stand right in the pocket with you. That's his style. And they're right above us now. You can see the 2 going at it. There's a series of shots now. 2 body shots, comes back to the head for Carlton Brooks. And now ANAYA missing with that uppercut. So far, the southpaw style doesn't seem to be bothering Henry ANAYA in any way. He's handling it well. And And you can see Brooks now trying to get that jab going. He just has not been able to control things with the jab. Now it's ANAYA coming in and landing some good shots, just keeping Brooks off balance enough to stay in command. Again, a warning goes to both fighters. Their heads, they're leaning in, and it may just be a matter of time till they bang heads. I hope not. So glad you're tuned in tonight here on Channel 27. Again, you can see ANAYA just staying busy, staying in control. He is the man in control of this one so far. There's a nice body shot, uppercut to the body. And look at ANAYA work with those body shots. But Brooks wants to lean in. ANAYA just goes to the uppercuts and the body shots. There you see Brooks grabbing the arm of ANAYA. And looks like they banged heads. Looks like a cut on ANAYA. Referee Larry Chavez calls time. They're gonna have the doctor take a look at Henry ANAYA Jr. So the doctor comes in and takes a look, and he says it's okay. And look at Brooks go right back to work. I think that cut may have energized Carlton Brooks, thinking he's got something going here. I don't know if Larry Chavez ruled that cut from a butt or a punch. I'm pretty sure it would be from a butt. And as they walk away, the two glare at each other. So a very entertaining match here in Albuquerque. Henry ANAYA Jr. and Carlton Brooks locked up in a good one. Carlton Brooks, his first time outside of California. And Henry ANAYA Jr., it's only his second fight here in New Mexico. But it's hardly a neutral site. The crowd firmly in support of their champion, Henry ANAYA Jr. Round 4, we're scheduled for 8. Henry ANAYA in the black trunks, Carlton Brooks in the red. Both guys launch big right hands, neither connected. Now you can see Brooks trying to fight the style that we expected him from the start, trying to move around from the outside and fight from long range. He has a big reach advantage, and it looks like he's trying to use that now. Henry ANAYA suffering a cut in that third round. And ANAYA catching Brooks, shaking him up. And a point is being deducted from Carlton Brooks for holding. That was the third warning. Larry Chavez, I saw him hold the two fingers a little earlier, telling him this is your second warning, and he continued to do it, so he gets deducted a point here in round 4. So any momentum he was starting to build, that may have taken a little steam out of that, as the point deduction now really helps ANAYA on the scoring, as if he needed it. I think ANAYA is in full command of this one. Oh, and there's a nice big shot from Brooks, and ANAYA took it well, but man, he got caught. And ANAYA, good solid chin, took a big shot from Carlton Brooks, and ANAYA just comes forward, and there's a body shot that drops Carlton Brooks. Wow. Brooks caught Anaya with a big shot to the head, and I think that may have just woke Henry up, and he fired a body shot that Brooks just couldn't take and went down. And now look at Anaya go back to work, going at the head and then back down to the body. He has Brooks. Oh, Brooks is in a world of trouble here. And I think Brooks is a little hesitant to hold like he was doing since he lost a point. And that just frees up Anaya to go to work. But yet you can see Brooks holding the arm, the left arm. Referee Chavez was blocked out there. Brooks smartly doing what he could to withstand the assault from Anaya. Henry Anaya continuing to put the pressure on. So a point deduction and a knockdown. A big round for Henry Anaya so far, but look at Brooks now fighting out of the corner. And that ends round 4. Huge round 4 for Henry Anaya Jr. A point deduction and a knockdown, so that could be a 10-7 round for Henry. And it looked like he was starting to get to Brooks. You can see him just slowly chipping away, and Brooks, we'll see if Brooks comes out stronger here or if all those body shots are starting to take their toll. This is about the time that you would start to see the effects. Carlton Brooks coming out for the 5th round to face Henry Anaya Jr. You're watching the 8-count boxing hour. And this crowd is really into this one now. People behind me on their feet, wow. They'd like to see Henry Anaya close the show here. But give Carlton Brooks credit, he's taking some wicked body shots and uppercuts, and he's still here fighting. Again, you see Brooks working from the outside at range. He probably should have started that a little earlier. There's a jab from Brooks that scores. I don't know why Carlton Brooks decided to come in and try to go work inside with Henry Anaya. That wasn't a good strategy. Playing right into the hands of Henry Anaya Jr. That's his specialty, working on the inside. Again, those body shots, you could see the pain on the face of Carlton Brooks. Now the two just working inside. Not much distance between the two, and that's the way Henry Anaya Jr. likes it. Oh, and there's another left hand to the body that just freezes Brooks. That left hand to the body really got, oh, there's another one, and a left hand scored by Anaya. Brooks continues to peck away with that southpaw jab. And here comes Anaya with his own jab moving forward. The size advantage just has not been helpful to Carlton Brooks, as Anaya just walks right through everything he throws. There you see him grabbing the arm of Anaya, locking his arm up. Larry Chavez breaking things up. Again, Larry Chavez telling Brooks to stop the holding, but he goes right back to it. Every chance he gets, he'll just lock up Anaya's arm. There you see Brooks now with some short little 1-2s, trying to get things going his way. And now Anaya moves forward and lands. Oh, and there's another big uppercut. And I think Carlton Brooks is just about finished here. He's being punished. Let's see if he, I don't know if he's gonna beat the count. He's not gonna make it, it's over. 10 count knockout for Henry ANAYA Jr. So Albuquerque's Henry ANAYA Jr. returns home and gives the crowd exactly.
Ganador de esta pelea a los 2 minutos 58 segundos. Ganador por nocaut, Henry ANAYA.